Hey guys, Coach B coming to you guys from Fitness Inspiration Inc. in Memphis, Tennessee. And this week we are on, I think, week eight of our Getting Your Mind Right video series. For those of you that are just joining us, in a couple of words, this Getting Your Mind Right series is all about us, training and conditioning and working out our internal self, our mental, spiritual, and emotional self, as much as we work out that physical, because we know that in order for us to be our absolute best and for us to achieve our goals, we've got to have that balance between the internal and the external. And if we don't invest the same in conditioning our inside, our internal self, there's always going to be that gap from where you are and where you want to be. All right, so if you're interested in the other 7 weeks, you can check out my YouTube channel, Fitness Inspiration, then the number 7, and every video will be there. So this week's exercise is work out like a champ, all right? So I thought we were talking about mental. Well, we are, you guys, because for those of us that are on a mission to get our mind right, physical exercise is an important part of the process. It doesn't matter if you're just getting started, if you've been working out for years. When you show up, you want to give it your absolute best, because no matter where or what level, if you give your absolute best, you will be rewarded. You will feel better. Give your best because you can. And as we say around here, Fitness Inspiration Inc., hard work pays off. I understand for some of us, showing up and just being there is great progress. But for those of us who are past that, we need to show up, we need to focus, and we need to give 100% effort the entire workout, from one exercise to the next, because we can. And we will feel better when it's over. When we do work hard and when we bring our absolute best and we push it to our healthy limits, your body's going to throw you a thank you party by letting the endorphins flow so that your mood will improve, you'll feel less stressed, you'll feel better, and you'll sleep better. So that's kind of how that internal plays into this mental rep exercise, right? Because when we work hard, our mind is right. Why? Endorphins flow. We feel better. Our mood is improved, our energy is better, and we sleep better, all right? So going through the motions isn't going to get us to that level. It's not going to benefit us as much. So give it your absolute best, all right, when you show up for your workout, and you will reap rewards. A little bit more into, how do you do that? How do you bring your best to each and every second of a workout? All right, I'm going to kind of focus on one sort of aspect of that. Remember that. And the aspect is all about focus. Focus. Remember that it doesn't matter how many thoughts you have during your workout. You can only have one thought at a time. One thought. It is not possible to have more than one thought at a time. You want to choose to be aware of your thoughts and focus on those that are conducive to helping you achieve peak performance. What is peak performance? You giving your absolute best. You getting the best results. You want to be aware of toxic thoughts that are occurring, and you want to have an action plan to deal with them when they come up. What's the toxic thought? Anything that doesn't help you. Or a specific example, right? I'm in the middle of my 3rd set, and I've got 4 more reps to do and 2 more sets. Okay, so a toxic thought would be, oh, I just did 20. Or man, I still have 3 sets to go. Jeez. Those are toxic thoughts. Instead of focusing on the present and the right now, and that is, I am here in this moment, and I'm going to give this rep in this set my absolute best. So focus on being in the moment, totally and presently, okay? In the moment. Because our thoughts, our focused thoughts, they can be past, they can be present, or they can be future-oriented. And if we want to achieve peak performance, we want them to be present-oriented. All right, so a little bit about that action plan that you want to have in place in case those toxic thoughts come up. All right, step 1, awareness of the need to be in the present moment. Some of you may have already known that, but some of you may never thought about it. And after this video, you're going to know. So check, step 1 is done. Awareness of the need to be in the present moment right during that rep or that exercise in your workout. Step 2, implement a control strategy. So what do I mean by that? An example of a control strategy is called thought stoppage. So when you're working to be in that moment and you have a toxic thought come up, toxic thought being a past about the past, the future, maybe fear or anxiety, for just a couple of examples. You know, one method for thought stoppage is to ask a question to yourself, right? Where are you? With the answer being right here, right now. Not in the past, not in the future, not anxious, not fearful. Where are you? I'm right here, I'm right now, and I'm doing this because I can, and I will. That is how you can use thought stoppage to get yourself refocused, to let go of those toxic thoughts, to get back on track with that positive thinking, okay? And then a couple more. Part of focus is, you know, shifting self-talk from toxic to positive. Some people use negative. I'm going to use toxic. If it's not positive and it's not helping you, it's toxic for you, because it's not adding to your performance or adding to the way you feel about yourself. It's taking away, and we don't want that. All right, it's toxic. So self-talk, being able to shift your self-talk from negative, toxic to positive. How do we do that? Affirmations are a great way to do that. So affirmations are strong statements, you know, about yourself. I'm Becca. I've got this. I can give it my 100% right here, right now. Even if I don't finish the amount of reps on this piece of paper, I'm going to give it my best because I can. Okay? That's an example of an affirmation. These affirmations should be, number 1, specific to you. Number 2, positive. 3, logical. 4, strategic. 5, motivating. 6, powerful. Okay? So no toxic thoughts. The action plan, you want to have that in place so that when you start to lose your focus and you start to think in past or future or about anxiety or fear when it comes to whatever particular exercise you're doing, thought stoppage. What did we say thought stoppage was? Ask yourself the question, where am I? And what's your answer going to be? I'm right here. I'm right now. I got this. I rock. So here we go. Okay, so that is a little bit about how you can prepare for peak performance. There's so much more to that, and I'll talk more about it in the future videos, but that definitely will give you enough to get started. All right, so week 8, our mental rep exercise of the week is train hard, train like a champ, give it 100%. Push your healthy limits and stay focused every second of your workout because you can. Be present. Be fully present. All right. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/believeitbringitachieveit. And between now and next week, 100%, give it your best, and believe it, bring it, achieve it.